Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's message is message from your future self. And we have 4 piles here for you to choose. This is pile number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well, the future self, it can be your future from, a year or 5 years or 3 years or 6 months. It really depends on who, who of you think it's coming back for you to tell you a message. But in general, I think this is the future self of around quite a long time. I think it's around like 5 years. I don't know. I just received a message from the universe that I need to do this reading. So here we are. Well, you can take a moment to take a look at the pile and pick one that you're most attracted to, and we are going to enter the reading right away. Okay. Hi, pile number 1. If you chose this pile, this will be your reading. So let me open the card, see what it's saying. The first 2 cards will tell you the general you in the future. What would it be like? So we have 6 of Swords. Okay. We have the Fool. Okay, I'm right off the bat, I'm sensing the energy of starting in a new place. This pile usually it's about, this guy going to the sea, mean entering a new place, or like relocations. And the Fool, it's also about starting a new journey. Being a place that you completely do not have any idea what it's gonna be like, but it's really refreshing. It's really starting new. So I think right off the bat, your future self is at some place, either physically or spiritually or emotionally, somewhere very different from where you are today. And it could possibly be physical, because I just feel like, yeah, you're far away from the situations. So we're gonna see what they would want to tell you. So we're gonna take a little look at the situation that you might be in right now, and you want to ask your future self what do they think about the situation, or what do they want to tell you about it. We have 7 of Cups. We have the Star. And then we have 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Let's see. So I think right now, you're probably looking at something, a potential. Usually the 7 of Cups is talking about potentials or opportunities, and the star is also really mysterious. It's always been there, but we haven't reached it yet. That's the idea. So I think there is some kind of uncertainties, but I think in a good way, that it's giving to you, or like you can sense it, but you don't know for sure if you should choose it. So for example, we can take a look at the 9 of Pentacles right here. Maybe you feel like there is opportunities for attracting abundance, but at the same time you're not sure how you're gonna take up that opportunities, or how you are going to like, what are you gonna sacrifice something for that? Yeah. So I think your future self, it's telling you to actually take a leap of faith and follow that opportunity, because it's going to bring you abundance. And it has a lot of potential. Yeah. And I think the star here is kind of connected with the stories over here. You know, the star, it's like a lot of potentials, a lot of like different opportunity. It's around us. Like we just need to reach for the stars. So I think you should, the future self want to tell you that don't be afraid, you know, take a leap of faith, going into the unknown, going somewhere that you don't know, again, physically or spiritually or emotionally, and you discover something that is going to make you really happy and really fulfilled. The seven is also the number seven in numerology. In general, it's also about lessons, you know, learning, like development, growing. So yeah, if you're thinking about, for example, going to study abroad, you should. The future self might tell you that it's a good opportunity. You should try it. Or you're thinking of, you know, learning something new, and or like switching your career to something else, then your future self encourages you to do it, because it will absolutely make you feel good and fulfilled in the future. Okay. I'm going to pull like two more cards just to see how more details on it, because we're talking about moving somewhere else, right? So let's see what that play is going to be like. Oh, we have Five of Wands. I'm going to put it here. And we have Three of Cups. Yeah. Okay. Again, I'm feeling like you're having like an internal conflict, you know, because you don't know what the future holds, basically. And I think it's an opportunity. And the Three of Cups, it's usually talking about partnerships or an engagement, like a relationship with other people. So if you're asking about our relationship, like should you take a little bit of faith in this person and being in a relationship with them, I think the future should encourage you to do it, because no matter what going to happen in the future, the relationship is going to give you important lessons, you know, and there might be some kind of conflicts or challenge along the way, for sure, because this play, the Five of Wands is usually about a challenge, or actually not, like uh having a hard time listening to intuitions, or there might be conflict related to relationships and or friendship, but in the end it's a lesson in opportunity. You need to do it to grow. All right. Right, and then we go, and now we are going to take a look at more information from your future self, or what would they tell you to do. We have deep replen sorry deep replenishment, retreat, rats be hell. And we have Mintaka, sorry, longing for home, belonging, the original light worker. Yes. So, yeah, I can totally feel that right now. You feel like the place that you're at, you don't belong. It's either the workplace, it's either the country that you live in, or either the kind of group, the environment that you in, you don't feel like you belong in, and you know, and you want to move, you want to go somewhere, you want to change up sceneries, you want to change up environment, and the future self tell you that yes, you should take a leap of faith, you should, you know, make the change, because your soul is longing for home, and you will find your home. The future self has already found their home, which is you. So there is no need to be afraid. Just take your time, you know, just rest and retreats. You don't have to show up for things or people that don't resonate with you anymore, or situations that you don't want to be in anymore. You don't have to show up for that. You need to be by yourself, and then find a place that you truly belong, or take the opportunity you think that is good for you, and you will find a place that you call home. Whatever that is, a group of friends, whatever that is, a new family, whatever that is, a place, or anything. Okay. And the last message is, how did your future self become? How did you become your future self? Which is, I think, can be encouraging. We have courage, truth, shadow work. Yes, you actually need to look at your situations, and you need to take a look at what resonates with you and what doesn't anymore. You need to actually do, like, what is holding you back from this opportunity. Like, deep down, your intuitions, like, they know that it's a good opportunity, it's a good start, it's a good change, but something is holding you back. Maybe because you don't want conflict, maybe because you're afraid of your intuitions, or you can't reach your intuitions. Well, you feel yourself tell you that it's time for you to take a look at the truth, take a look at the situations, and actually think for yourself. I'm not saying like 100% of you need to go, but it's good to take a look at what is holding you back from being who you are, being your future self, and letting go of things that don't resonate with you anymore, and especially when it comes to a place or an environment, because I can feel it really strongly in this pile. And then we have Blue Moon. You are ready. Make your masterpiece. Yes, you are ready for this opportunity. You might think you're not. You might think there is a lot of things to do, a lot of things to take, a lot of things to give up, but you're actually on the right path, and you're going to become the future self, which is free from things that don't resonate with you, which is someone who found their home, where they belong, their tribes, their soul tribes, and a place that they can start fresh. So that is the message for part number 1. I hope you enjoy the message, and you can subscribe or comments. Thank you. Hey, pile number 2, if you chose this pile, this is going to be your reading. We'll first go through what is your future self like, or where, the general future self, and then we're going to take a look at their message to you, or what would you do in the situation that you are right now. And then we also take a look at more message from your future self, additional message. And then we can also see, how do you become the future self. Okay, so let me get the pile to start. First, we're gonna see what your future self is like. Return. Okay. The Hangman. Interesting energy. And actually the return card does not belong to the original. This is an extra card, so I might pull another card just to get the message clearer. We have Tower. This is what your future self want to tell you in the situation. We have Ace of Pentacles. And we have King of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. Let me actually pull another card, as I said, because the return is not in the original one. But I can still see the message. Okay, part number 2. What will your future self be like in the future? Just additional information. Oh, We have Eight of Pentacle. Yes, there is a lot of Pentacle here. So I, right off the bat, I'm thinking the situations you might be having problem right now, or you're questioning right now, it's related to possessions, materials, finance, money. Yeah. Or something is like, what you have and what you going to have. Okay. So we have the Hangman, which usually say it's a delay in something, or like in indecisions, like you're stuck between deciding whether to go forward or next. And I see returned here. So I think your future self might be might still be deciding something, but I think the deciding, it's actually not negative, and I think they want to return to something. It's either return to their home, it's or either return to a certain environment, or like return something, like return some kind of abundance to someone, and they're thinking about it. But the reason that they're actually being able to think whether they should do something or not is because they already have the rewards in progress. They already work hard. They already have everything. They already have their abundance, or like the rewards for the hard work. And that's why they're not considering whether they should return it, maybe return back to the society, maybe giving back to where they belong, or maybe even moving somewhere that, maybe moving back to their hometown, and enjoy life with their family again, or like paying their debt even. It's something related to money and giving back, or like going back to something. Yeah, it's really interesting, this pile. And so the future self, it's what the message the future self want to tell you. It's actually, they know that right now you have to go through a certain change, and the tower is usually about something has to fall down for some new beginning to start. And we can see here, this is the Ace of Pentacle, which is like the smallest thing of Pentacle house. And then we have the King of Pentacle, which is the largest thing of the Pentacle house. So what did it tell you? This means that it's a new journey. It's a whole new journey of getting to your abundance. It's waiting for you, but you have to give up something, or you have to get out of a situation that does not benefit you in order for you to get your abundance. I'm sorry, but the energy of this pile is just so strong that it's hard for me to actually talk, but that is the general idea. After you get out of these situations, after you kind of destroy the tower, or like jump out of the tower, you're not gonna be able to bring anything. You're just gonna be able to bring one little pentacle right here. So you're gonna have to start anew, and your future self say that like it's okay. You are going through a situation, a challenge, and you are going to start from the beginning, but you will be able to reach the highest, the peak of your abundance. And that's why you have rewards. And then you will be able to decide whether you should return it to something, or someone, or some place, or some society, some environment, or you'll be able to go back to some place and give back whatever you are owning to anyone. Yeah. So the future self just want to ensure that you are going to get your abundance no matter what. Okay? But first of all, again, you need to get out of a situation that's not benefit to you. Now we are going to take a more look at what are the message your future self telling you. Pritis, how are you being called to step up and lead? Yes, you need to be proactive. You need to get out whatever the situation you're in. You just need to jump. It's okay. Just take one coins with you. It's okay. You are going to make it back. You're going to make it all back enough that you can do whatever you want right here. And then Council of Light, divine orchestrations, helpers in the subtle realms. So you are being helped, and this whole thing is the orchestra of the divine. There is no need to worry. You know, like the angels, the divine, this is the divine interventions. You are being called to do that, and the future self know that. That's why you do not to be afraid. You need to, and you need to accept that, you know, you have to start, you have to have a humble beginning. You can't just go straight right there first. You have to start somewhere, but you are going to get there. You just have to start. All right? And the last message is that how do you become your future self? You know, maybe you can get some insight from that. And let's see, familiar, listen and learn. Spells and rituals bring magic and self-care together. So I think you are going to be bringing a lot of abundance to your life through something that you are already good at. You just need to listen and learn. So I think it might be it's like your community, or you can learn from your community, or you can improve your skill, and that is the way for you to get to your abundance right here. For example, you know, maybe you're working an office job and you say, oh, I hate this environment, but I don't know if I should quit, because if I quit, I'm gonna be broke. And I'm not sure if I can ever make anything, you know, for my YouTube channel, for example. Well, the future self say, like, it's okay. You need to get out of the situation that's the not benefit to you, and you will have a very hard or humble beginning, but it's okay. You're on the right path. You are going to get there. And maybe your strength, utilize your strength on something you're familiar with, or even your network, to start somewhere, and you are going to get here. And we have spells and rituals bring magic and self-care together. It also say that don't forget to enjoy what you have, or enjoy what you have worked so hard for, right? This one is about enjoying what your hard work. So don't forget to enjoy it, and you know, and there will become a point when you feel really fulfilled and really happy and ready to give back whatever that you want. Okay, pile number 2, this is on the message for you. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and you can comment or subscribe on my channel. Pile number 3, if you chose this pile, this is going to be your reading. So I'm going to start. First, we are going to take a look at 2 cards which will represent your future self, the general feels of your future self, what are they like. The next 3 cards, it's going to be the message from your future self about current situations. If you have something to ask them, you can ask right now. And then we'll take a look at more oracles card to see what are the message that they want to tell you, and how do you become your future self. So let's start. First of all, we have the Knight of Swords. And then we have Justice. Ooh. The next 3 cards we have 7 of Swords. Eight of Cups. And the High British. Okay. Wow. right off the bat, I can feel that your future self is someone who get what they want immediately. Sorry, I put it here for less distracting. Yeah, Justice and Knight of Swords. Like I can feel the energies of like you think what is right and you follow it and you get through it immediately, and you're not affected by anyone's opinions or anyone's like you don't care about anything. You do what you want. So you have likely have a lot of freedoms, and you will be able to and you're probably gonna be working in some positions that you have to make a decisions, and that which is fair and right for people or for society, for whoever that you're working for. So that is your future self. So right now I'm feeling like you're in a situation where you're seeing something unjusted, and you kind of want to get involved for intervene it, but you might be afraid of the consequences. For example, if at work you figure out that someone is not doing the right thing and you want to voice it up, or like tell your management about it, but you're also afraid that that person is so important for the projects that you're doing, and if something happened you can't handle it. The high British is about like, again, moral justice, doing what is right, and it's really going resonates with justice right here. And over here you're deciding, you feel like you're being deceived, or like someone is being lied to, like the truth behind something, but you're not sure if you should take any actions to voice your opinions or go against whoever is doing something wrong. Because, or for example, the situation is reversed, like that you're being lied to about something, but you think it's rude to say, it's not right because they're higher up than you, or they're your parents, they're bigger ones, they're more authorities than you, so you don't want to bring it up, but you can't handle the facts that you're being lied to, or they're lying to someone. It's unfair. So the future you, who now is someone, well, they'll do anything for justice, they'll do anything if it's right, and they will fight for something they think it's right. So the future self is telling you that you should take the courage to reveal the truth, or talk about it, or do something about it. Yeah, I think you might be in a situation like that. So let's see what are the message that your future self wants to tell you. Yes, just say yes. Yeah, I really think that whoever in the situations, your future self want you to say that you need to take actions, you need to do something about it, because deep down that it's not right, and your future self encourage you, like they know that you are super brave. That's how they are right now, and that's always been you. You just need to be brave, and you just need to follow what you think it's right. Okay, we have the initiations, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Yes, you need to do something. Whatever that is, whatever situation you're in, you need to voice your opinions. You don't have to, like, see, the hybrid is here. She is about moral and ethic, but look at her. Like you don't have to, actually go and fight someone or do something. You just need to resonate. You just can give them reasons. Use your logic, use your reasons, what you have learned, and negotiate with them and talk to them, or do something about it. And your future self will thank you for that, because that is how you start to become your future self, for someone who do the right thing. And the last message here, we're going to see how you become your future self. Again, I said it, but let's see. Crescent moon, keep moving forward. You got this. What did I say? You got this. You can do it. You can fix the situation. You can change the situations. You can confront. You need to. You have to. You should. That's how you become your future self, become who you are today. Like you will see one small actions can have a really big impact on your future. And the last one, it's waning give out. Count your blessing. Yes, don't worry about it. You are blessed. You're protected. It's important that you be brave and you know do what feels right. And your future self, it's really waiting for you to take the actions. So that is the message for pile number 3. I hope you enjoy the reading. You can comment or subscribe my channel. Thank you. Hey, pile number 4, if you choose this pile, then this is going to be your reading. I'm going to take this off to start the reading here. So the first 2 cards, we are going to see what the future you is like. And then in the next 3 cards, we're going to see what message your future you want to tell you about the current situations, if you have one. And then we'll take a look at more message from your future self. And then finally, we will have a few more oracles card just to see how do you become your future self. So let's start with the first 2 cards. We have the Kings of Swords. And we have, oh, sorry, I put it right here. And then we have the 6 of Pentacles. Okay. The future self, I give you positive energy right off the bat. Okay, this current situations, we have the 4 of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Sun. Okay, interesting. I think among all the piles I'm reading today, I think the pile is probably the one who is not in a particular situation, but it's actually just want to listen for a message from your future self about, how you got this far. Yeah, for example, pile 1 and pile 2, they have certain problems that they want to need to hear from the future self. But for you guys, I just think that you're really happy with your current life and you just want to know, what the future holds. So we have 4 of Wands here, which is like just like settlements in a place where you call home, and you're like you can see right here. See, you can chill on this at your house, and the Sun too. The energy is like you are taking control of your life, and maybe you're entering some kind of a new project or new job, or something that requires a lot of thinking process, and it just life is really going on smoothly for you. You're in control of your life, and you're in a place where you're actually really happy and you are appreciated, and it also allows space for you to shine in your own way and to start something that you have always wanted it. And so the page right here, see, it will become the king later. That's mean you are gonna be even more than now. Maybe you have promotions in the future. Your future self might have the promotions, or your future self might become a boss, and being able to share their abundance with other people or build foundations. This one is about harmony, communities, and so if you have the Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, it can mean that maybe you're building a company that, you know, you're sharing your resources with other people, or like having other people to build their own resources. Or you can be in a community or environments, or like you have a group of friends where everyone is successful, and you know, they all have their own things to do, and you got all shares with, like, you know, good dinners and good plays, and just vibing, just going traveling around your future self. It's just enjoying life, and you know, like even like a little bit more, a little fancier than right now, you know. So the future self just say, you know what, you know, I think you did really well, and you are going to become even more than right now. So just enjoy your work, enjoy who you are, and appreciate what you have. This one, it's about appreciations of what you have, and you know, if you want to start something, it's the right time to start now. Okay. So now we are going to take a look at a more message. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand behind you. Yes, you are blessed for this life. Seriously, part number 4. The sun is also like, it's a sign of protections. You know, it's a sign of, like the sun is the sun. It's always there for you. There is always gonna be the sun. The sun's always come up. You know, like it warms you, it gives you protections, it gives you lights. And so you say that like, you're being protected, you're being guided by your ancestors, you are blessed for this life. Seriously. Wow. And then we have mirror, who or what is triggering you. So I think the future self is telling you that, you know, I think the future is encouraging you to go to sit down and maybe reflect on yourself. Sorry. You know, to see how much you have growth, how much you become, and also reflect on what will you want to have, or what will you want to do in the next few years. You can write it down, and you know, just to make a list of what you want to achieve next, and you know, achieve it. Go for it. There is literally nothing stopping you now. Like life might feel a little bit boring for you, you know, because everything is just like I don't know, sometimes everything is just going so smoothly and there is nothing going on, so you might feel bored. Well, if you just say it's okay, you already have good foundations. Now it's time for you to do whatever you want, and you know, that will lead to something else bigger than that. So just enjoy your time. Okay. And now we're going to take a last look at how do you become your future self. Oh my god, we have sun again, the sun here, and sun again. Find a balance. Exactly. And we have trust. The universe has a plan for you. What did I say? You are protected. You're being guided by your ancestor and your angels. So just trust that, and you know, you're be super protected even. And the sun is keep shining, keep doing what you love, keep doing that what make you shine, and you will become even a bigger name than that. Pile number 4, I'm really happy for you, and that's also the end of the reading. So if you like, please comment or subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.